Hey everybody, welcome back. Guitar review time today. This is another Squier guitar. It's the Squier Affinity, but not the brand new refreshed version of the Squier Affinity. I did an earlier video, it's on the channel, you can check it out, of the 2021 Squier Affinity HSS with the flame maple top. This is basically the same guitar, it's an older version, but it has 3 single coils rather than the humbucker and the bridge. And I just wanted to give you some ideas on what the major differences are of the prior version of the Affinity versus the 2021 version, aside from the fact that Squier bumped the price once again. So the new Affinities, the 2021 Affinities, come in 2 flavors of the Strat, one in actually 3 flavors. One with dual humbuckers, one with a humbucker in the bridge, and 2 singles, HSS, which is what I reviewed earlier, and 3 singles. The comparable guitar to this, which is a 3 single coil version of a Strat, with the 2021 prices, it's now $249.99 is what the suggested retail is of that guitar. These go for $229.99, so there's a $20 difference. Now, what's really the difference between the 2021 or 2020, as I have in my hand, Squier Affinity and the 2021 versions? So first off the bat, the nut. So the nut on this guitar, right here, the older version, is a 1.6-inch nut, so it's smaller than a traditional Strat, a proper Strat nut size. The 2021s now have a 1.65-inch nut, so they're now in line with a proper Strat in terms of the nut size. To me, it doesn't make much of a difference, but to purists, it might. On the headstock of this guitar, as you can probably see, it just simply has Squier in gold, right? It has Stratocaster in very small font over here, and then it has the Affinity stamp on the headstock. The 2021 headstocks no longer have the smaller printed Stratocaster. They have in bold letters Stratocaster, like the 70s style fenders across the headstock, and the Affinity stamp is gone. So that's the major difference. And also the headstock is glossed, just like the body, the polyurethane gloss on the body. It's now on the headstock, giving it a little bit more of a richer appearance. On here, it's just a flat matte, wood on the headstock. There's no gloss finish. What else? Oh, here. Back of the neck here. You see, no skunk stripe, right? On the 2020. On the 2021, there is a skunk stripe on the guitar, on the back of the neck. Tuners here are sealed, very comparable to what is on the 2021. The only difference is that the 2021 model has split tuners, vintage split tuners on the guitar. These do not. The 2020 do not. This guitar is made in China. The 2021s are now made in China. For a while there were 2 versions of the Affinity guitar. One was an Indonesia-made guitar, and they also had Chinese-made guitars. Now these are solely made in China. It seems like Squier is shifting a lot of their production to China. Even the classic Vibes, which used to be made in Indonesia, and Vintage Modifieds, which are now part of that whole classic Vibe line, are all made in China. Which is not a bad thing, because the quality on this guitar is excellent, actually. Factory, wherever it's made, has done a real good job. The other major difference is, this is the 2020 model. It has your traditional 6-point tremolo system. On the 2021 models, it's now a 2-point tremolo, which they claim is better for stability. Again, I don't notice much of a difference personally, me being the hobbyist that I am and not an advanced player. The pickguard is 3-ply. It's white, black, white. I think it's similar on the 2021s as well. Here's a big one, and I think it favors the 2020 line. The 2020 Affinity line comes in two flavors. It comes in this sunburst color with a maple fretboard, and it also comes with an Indian Laurel, I believe, fretboard. I have the maple fretboard here. The ones that are the sunburst with the maple fretboard, the body wood is alder. On the new models, the 2021, it's poplar. So I know that probably from a sound standpoint, not much of a difference if you're going to hear between alder and poplar, but certainly alder is a more expensive body wood on guitars. So I think it also makes a nicer grain. This guitar has a beautiful, beautiful sunburst grain finish on it. I don't know how clear that is on the video, but it's very nice. The other thing is here, the plate on the back of the guitar, the 4-screw neck plate, it has Squier on it, etched in the plate. Similarly, on the 2021, it's the same Squier logo on the back. This has a single string tree on it. The new Squier HSS that I had also has a single string tree. The what else? What else of any significance? I think I covered all the major things. I mean, the main difference is the price again. I mean, this guitar is $229, and the new 2021s are $249. So they've gone up $20. Is there a $20 difference on the guitar? Well, if you're a purist and you want a nut true to size, which is that 1.65-inch nut, you like 2-point tremolo on the tremolo system, you like split tuners on the guitar in the tradition of more vintage tuners, yeah, then I guess it's worth the extra $20. But to me, it makes no sense at all, no difference at all, personally. And the wood on here is an older body, which I kind of prefer. So it's a more expensive wood. So I think these are a bargain while you can get them. The new Squier Affinities, the 2021s, in the single coil mode, SSS mode, I haven't seen in stores yet. I've only seen the HSS. So if you're looking for one of these guitars, now is the time to buy them. I bought this as an open box on Amazon, and it was in pristine condition. It's a brand new guitar, and I got it for $158 plus plus tax. It was free shipping, which I saved a ton of money versus the HSS version, the 2021 version, which they're selling basically for $299. So this, I think, is a bargain if you could find an open box. One of these or a clearance, maybe they're clearing them out for the new line. It's virtually the same guitar, and you're going to save a ton of money if you can get a 2020. So I highly recommend it, guys. The neck on here, I think, is identical from what I can feel versus the profile on the 2021s. It's a nice, slim, C-shaped neck, very comfortable to the hand. Both of them have matte finish on the back, so it's not a gloss neck. Again, the only major difference is there's no skunk stripe on this 2020 versus the 2021. Other than that, guys, it's really, I think, an identical guitar. The pickups are ceramic pickups. They're probably identical to the 2021. The switch on here is actually, in my opinion, feels like it's a sturdier switch than the one on the 2021. The switching on the 2021 was a little bit more flimsy. This thing's got some nice, tension to it, which is nice. The volume and the tone knobs also feel identical, so I doubt there's any difference. They both have full-size pots. I don't think there's any difference there. The input is probably identical. So again, if you want to save some money, find one of the 2020s as an open box, or maybe on clearance, or negotiate the price down, whatever. But I think it's a great value guitar, great value Strat for the money. It's a beautiful looking guitar. This was just a first impression and a comparison. There's no playing involved here, so I'm not gonna put you guys to the torture of listening to me butcher this guitar and play it with poor sound quality. So if there are any questions, please fire them below regarding comparisons or anything else you want to know about these guitars, the Affinities. I'll do my best to answer them as quickly as possible. If you find these videos valuable and want to see more, please support me by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing. And as always, until the next time, guys, be well and stay safe. Take care now.